flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Spartans! What is your profession? Red Kingdom! Welcome to the Red Kingdom! Yeah.
Hey, good Wednesday evening, everybody. It's time for the video. I'm setting on the cord. As you know, I got censored on YouTube. And I don't understand why. So this portion of the video, we're going to talk about some of that stuff. And we're going to talk about how it's hurting and affecting our country. You know, it's one thing if you want to kind of control and for sake of people panicking, okay? There's a reasoning why you would want to control certain things. But when I go to the CDC's website and I pull material from their website, it's their words, and I get banned or not banned, I get censored on a platform, there's an issue. You know, our First Amendment to the Constitution, First Amendment, we all know what it is. You know, we have the right to free speech, assembly, and that kind of thing. But you know, whenever we get censored in this country, it pretty much takes all that away. We have absolutely nothing anymore. Why would we be fighting if we had absolutely nothing to fight for? Well, I don't know about you guys, but my rights as a citizen of the United States is worth fighting for. Amendment 1. I'm going to read this to you. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. You know, all of these protests that they have been calling here lately, peaceful protest. Peaceful doesn't require, and it doesn't include burning and looting and harming other people. That's not peaceful protest. You know, I used to get angry. I used to get really upset when it came to having my stuff taken down. And I still do. I still get upset, and I was upset when I found out. But you know, the bad thing is that we honestly are getting accustomed to it. And that's a bad thing when we start getting accustomed to it. Now let's shift gears here a little bit. You can silence me because I have under 100 folks that are subscribed to the channel. So they can silence me, and to them they're not losing any money or any of that kind of stuff. Now, when you go to silencing big people, big names in television or movies or politics or something like that, then it starts costing them money. That's why big names, big money has an open platform. Give you an example. LeBron James. LeBron James is outspoken. He is a professional athlete. He's very famous, although I don't like him. But he has an open platform, and he can say whatever it is he wants to. And yeah, some media platforms will probably give him flack over it or whatever, but he gets away with it. Now, what I find interesting, and I find it really, really, really interesting, is that with everything that's going on right now, I'm not even going to go on to that subject because I don't want to get this channel banned. But everything going on with the stupidness that they keep trying to push, the school shooting, they keep using the words semi-automatic, assault rifle, multiple rounds in the weapon. They're using little keywords. Isn't it a little ironic that all of this stuff starts happening when you've got the madam of one of the biggest pedophile rings on the planet on trial right now? And to save her skin, she's going to name people. Matter of fact, the flight logs have been put out, and there's a lot of people on those flight logs that you might not have thought have went to that island, but they did. And I was a little shocked when I seen some of the names on there. But you know, those are the kind of people that get away with having platforms and getting to say what they want to. That's why our government in the United States will never change. It'll never be for the people until they get representatives of the people in office. We elect these people. It's our fault. But what happened to the common man? Whatever happened to the common man sitting in office? They've made it such a big money game now that you can't. I can't run for office. I don't have the money, don't have the backing. I don't know anybody personally that can run for office. My cousin ran for U.S. Senate one time. And I guess he'd run a pretty good campaign. He'd run against Bozeman, whatever his name is. But you have to have big money to even run for office. You have to have big money to even have a voice, and that's what I'm talking about right now. When we come back, we're going to have some Patriot talk, and then I like my traffic out here. Every time I get ready to do one of these videos, one of these guys have got to come out there with the God's awfulest exhaust in the world. All right, so when we come back, we're going to have some Patriot talk, and we'll get out of here. Be right back.
The next time someone tries to convince you that our nation, the United States, was founded by a bunch of out-of-touch old white guys, ask them what they know about the number 44. I can guarantee you they will not have an answer for you. Why? Because if they knew about the number 44, they wouldn't be making that claim. Well, not in good conscience they wouldn't. Because 44 is the average age of our founding fathers. Sure, Ben Franklin was 70, Samuel Whitmore was 81, but they were the outliers. You've got James Monroe at 18, Alexander Hamilton at 21, Betsy Ross, The chick who made the flag, 24 years old. James Madison, 25. John Paul Jones, 28. Thomas Jefferson, the architect of the Constitution, all the language about liberty and freedom. Yeah. He was youthful at 33. Benedict Arnold was 35. In fact, Patrick Henry, the guy who said, give me liberty or give me death, he was only 40 years old. He had everything to live for, yet he was willing to give his life for liberty and freedom. Yeah. George Washington was only 44 years old. So the next time someone tries to tell you that our nation, the United States, was founded by a bunch of out-of-touch old white guys, ask them what they know about the number 44.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. I'm a moonshine, sipper straight, slipping in the...
There it is. The official Red Rittenhouse AR-15. When I grow up, I'm gonna make that illegal. So, what do you want for Christmas, Joe? I don't care. As long as it's made in China, that shouldn't be a problem. Fauci, what do you want for Christmas? I want everyone to do what I say. You boys just make sure not to get on the naughty list. Yeah, well, if I get on the naughty list, I'll just pay someone to take me off. That's my boy. Oh, Joe. Another mess, please. Another one? Yes. You can never be too safe. Hey, Hillary, what do you want for Christmas? I want to be president. What about you, Kamala? I want magical knee pads. It'll take me to the top. Hey there. Hey, Obama. Joe, are you still running for class president? Yeah. I wanted to be president. Hey, Joe, can I be your vice president? That's up to Obama. Obama, can I? If you both do what I say, I'll make it happen. You have to do what I say, too. So all I gotta do is stick my tongue on a frozen pole, and I can be your vice president? Yep, that's what Obama said. I ain't never stuck my tongue on a cold pole before. We're here live next to a warm pole.
I just touched it, and the pole is really hot.
Someone is about to lick a very warm pole. Yes, that! Oh, damn it! I thought Obama was talking about my frozen pole. All right, the secret Dominion decoder ring. It came. All right, everyone. The secret Dominion decoder ring letters are F-U-J-O-E-B-I-D-E-N. Good luck. So first letter is L, second letter is third letter is A. Oh man, what's it spelled? Let's go, Brandon. Who the hell is Brandon? Ugh. Did you just take a crap on my knee? Come on, kid, hurry up. What do you want for Christmas, kid? I forgot. All right, get him off my lap. Wait. I want to be president. You'll screw up America, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, can we open up presents now? Hey, Joe, you missed a present over there. Where'd you get him? Don't worry about it. Wow, a get out of jail free card. I have a feeling he's gonna need that.
I'm back and it's Patriot time. Okay, I want to remind everybody that on the 11th we have the Perryville Parade. It's a big honor. We've been asked to go there and carry the colors at the start of the parade. I hope we have a good turnout. We had a good turnout for the one in Pangburn, and I hope we have a good turnout for the one here in Perryville. So don't forget that. Then the 18th, we have our Christmas party awards banquet. Please, I'm asking, if you are bringing people and you have not put them on the list, it is on the main page, and you go there and you put their names down there, and that way we make sure we have enough seating for everybody. All right. But we have two guest speakers. I know I've been saying that she is the head of the GOP here in the county. That is not true. After some research, we have found out that she is the president of the female Republicans of Faulkner County. So we got her coming, and then she's also a circuit clerk here in Faulkner County. And we got Mr. Thorne, who is running for sheriff in Faulkner County. He will also be there. This Sunday, we are going to be at the range in Berryville at high noon, and it is for we're going to be shooting on the range with Jacob and letting him shoot some weapons and whatnot, and having a day of fun. So if any of y'all want to show up on Sunday in Berryville, please, by all means, bring your weapons and some snacks and all that, and we'll have a good time. We'll just hang out. Next year, we have a full schedule of training, but that doesn't mean that you can't put your training in there if you want to do some training. So make sure that if you have a class that you want to teach, that it gets put on the schedule, and Tanya will be the person for you to contact in regards to that. All right. I know we have some toy drives going in counties. We have some that want to kind of combine their efforts with something else going in their counties, and that's fine. As long as we have kids at Christmas having a Christmas, it doesn't matter how it goes and all that. I need to remind you guys, the sergeants, that you guys need to be on top of your Adopt a Highway and make sure those signs get put out and they get recognized, okay, for that stretch, that mile stretch of highway. Okay, so January we have the ghillie suit class. Guys, if you plan on attending the sniper school, I'm asking you that you attend the ghillie suit build. I know some people have bought what I call the Wookiee suits, and those Wookiee suits are not going to work. They're not going to be something that you're going to want, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to snag on everything, and you're going to constantly be fighting it. So that's why we're holding this class. So the people that's attending and everybody else too is invited, but you need to make sure you put your name down if you want to come to the class. But that's why we're having a class, and then we're having land nav class February. Then we will, I believe, take some time off March, I think. I'm not looking at the schedule. And then April is when the class starts. I've almost got done with mine. I like working on it. That's why I'm so far along on it. But, guys, we got a lot coming up next year. Again, thank you guys for everybody that's doing some work and getting out and busting your tails and that kind of thing. Also, I've got a question for everybody. Do you think it's beneficial to go to these gun shows? I know that the last one we had here in Conway, I think we had 10 applicants, and every one of them has either denied or they said they'll call us back and never have. So I don't know if we're doing any good at gun shows, but I'm asking you, what do you guys think about that? We got some other things in the works which we won't discuss until after the first of the year, but there's big things in the works. So let's just keep driving on. I mean, let's just keep pushing toward the goal. And the goal is to, number one, we need to be recognized by people of the state. And I don't mean in a negative light. I'm talking about they need to recognize us as we are good people. And I had a guy today, matter of fact, he stopped in at my house, and I've invited him to the Christmas party. And he said, "Do you think I'll be all right over there?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, you know, the kind of people that's going to be over there." And I said, "Well, hold on a minute. What are you talking about, the kind of people?" That is the stereotype that people have about groups like ours. They think, I guess they assume that we're just a bunch of dirty hillbillies with granddaddy shotguns out here cooking meth and playing army. So we've got to steer that stereotype. We've got to get rid of that. And so I've asked Sergeant Tipton to set up a meeting with me and him and the Attorney General, and maybe we can go in and talk to her, and because truth be known, she's going to be the next lieutenant governor, and that would be a good thing to have in our corner. I don't like politics just like the rest of everybody else, but you know, we have to play it, especially if we want to get recognized in a positive. So I know that's my deal, and that's my responsibility, and I'll take the responsibility. So let's make sure that we're always professional out in the public, and we're shaking hands and kicking babies and all that kind of stuff. Well, we've got quite a few things for door prizes. Guys, if you've got a gun store or a sports store or something like that in your area that wants to donate something for a door prize, please get to collecting it, because it's a good money maker for the group when we, raffle tickets off at the Christmas party. So come on, guys and girls, let's get all the stuff that we can get for the door. We had a bunch of stuff last year. I'd like to see that or more this year. That's all I have. God bless America.